Well, Mayor Brandon Scott is using millions of dollars to cure the digital divide he calls in the city. From the hundreds of Wi-Fi hotspots to wired rec centers to digitally upgraded in the libraries here, the mayor and Broadband and Digital Equity Office hope that these improvements will level the digital learning and playing field. CEO and founder of OpenTheBooks.com, Adam Andrzejewski, joining us now with a breakdown of the $35 million in digital spending. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Tom.
Right off the bat, you say $35 million, but it's still not going to solve the problem. Explain that.
Yeah, not even close. So they've already spent $10.6 million of the $35 million, and I don't think they can point to one household out of the 100,000 that need this service that they've delivered in terms of connectivity. So let's break down the $10 million of announced spending, because this week they announced a tranche of $4.4 million. And Tom, it's not putting people in their home online. It's actually, number one, buying landscaping for outdoor Wi-Fi hotspots at a few libraries. And it's cold 6 months of the year in Baltimore. The second thing that it's doing for indoor Wi-Fi hotspots in public places, it's upgrading the interior decorating and design of those places. The third thing that it's doing is through libraries, they hire navigators on a how-to basis to help residents get connected. But there's no monetary support. They announced $6 million, a few months back. And what that did is it, in part, created a new bureaucratic office where the chief of the broadband initiative with the city makes $204,000. It also, as you mentioned, connected some rec centers and put 100 city Wi-Fi spots in place. Again, no dollars to help families in their homes get connected.
Adam, the whole thing was, saying this is a digital divide. It's not fair. You've got kids in the county that can sit at home and can be connected right there with their tablets there. And that was what we were sold, I guess, saying, like, we're going to be able to do that here in the city. But that still hasn't happened yet. And you said it's $10.6 million out of the $35 million already used up, but they'd have to sit outside at a hotspot in some locations.
Yeah, they have to leave their home. They've got to go to public places. So it's growing government. It's growing the bureaucracy, rather than the goal, which is getting people online. Now, Tom, we've crunched the math. If you negotiate, for instance, with Elon Musk's Starlink satellite high-speed internet service, they charge $150 a month. I know folks in the middle of a national forest, covered by a mountain, in a valley, that pay that every month for high-speed internet. So it works. You negotiate $100 a month, not $150. The feds for low-income households will pick up $30 of that. Now you're down to $70 a month. You split it with people. 35 for the taxpayer, 35 for the household. So for $35 a month, you could get 83,000. You could solve for the next 12 months the digital divide in the city of Baltimore, put people online in their homes at a very reasonable and low cost. That's the kind of innovative thinking that the mayor should be doing, not growing government, expanding government, but not helping people.
Projects that we'll have to pay for the next 10, 20 years because you started up that office. Adam Andrzejewski, thank you. We appreciate you breaking down the numbers for us.
Thank you, Tom.